Oh, problem, there it is.
At last, this is his bike change. Has he got enough time to do this? Oh, every second counts.
Waiting for a long time for his team car to come up.
Exactly, finally got there.
Change a bike.
I don't know how he managed it, but it's been a difficult process. He has, but check this out, Pogacar, on the bike that he likes, or more to his liking, I should say, and now he's decided that maybe this group needs to be fractured a little bit. Fantastic, Pogacar versus Pidcock at the moment. Here comes Healy, Lutsenko, that quartet. They've been in the engine room, Brian, and they're showing it right now, but there's two over the top by the looks of things. And look at the gaps just starting to open up here. This is magnificent. And Pogacar says, see ya, I'm out of here with 28.5 kilometers to go. And there, the elastic snaps. Oh, my life. Pidcock is in destruction mode at the moment. Oh, he's twisted the little handle. He's pressed the red button. And here he goes. Keutenberg, 700 meters, 9.4%. But more than that, some real...
Pogacar is in destruction mode. There's no stopping him at all. He's not even bothered looking back.
Pogacar's waved goodbye to absolutely everybody. Runner-up, and it looks like it may well have stuck. Let's wait and see. Pidcock has to regather himself right now, but Healy has gapped him, and with 13.3 kilometers to go, delivered, made sure that the breakaway was kept well within arm's reach, and then when he went, it was a question of who could stay with him, and in the end, the answer was absolutely nobody. The Amstel Gold Race under 6 hours in the saddle on a really tough race with over 3,250 meters of altitude gain. He's sailed the heights yet again. He's dominated every single one of the peaks, and surely this man's career at the age of 24 is just going to roll on. Twice a winner of the Tour de France, and this season he just adds to what is already a fabulous roster. He has won the Amstel Gold. Ha!
The group getting smaller and smaller. Evenepoel again looks at the numbers. Evenepoel waited, and now Evenepoel goes. Skjelmose is up there as well. This is a really good effort from the man who was second in the midweek. She caught it not far away. You can see behind that Valdez struggling and swinging. Pidcock continues to fight. He's over the top here, and Evenepoel now on the false flat where he started to take advantage. Evenepoel, even before we get to the Côte des Forges, on that second bit of extra climbing I was telling you about after La Redoute, makes his move. And again, if you were saying what Pidcock was doing was clever, this is the right thing to do for Evenepoel, because we know that Pidcock is better on the descent, and we know that Pidcock has that kick in a sprint as well. Evenepoel, you think, needs to get rid of him.
Come on. Come on.
Less than 20 kilometers remain of the 258 that were on the menu today in Liège-Bastogne-Liège. Fourth monument of the season, the final one of the spring. It's winter weather, really, but it's a rainbow shining at the front of the race. Remco Evenepoel, world champion, bringing the rainbow bands to Belgium for the first time this season, and looking like he's going to take 2 out of 2 from Liège appearances. He won last year attacking and saving the spring for his team. This year they've had even worse spring of it, and it looks as though he's going to be the saviour again. Up the applause, shows off the rainbow bands, and Remco repeats, this time in the rainbow jersey, and Soudal Quickstep has a spring saviour for the second year running. Remco Evenepoel.
Tadej Pogacar, he looks ready on the right pidcock, but he's going to get squeezed a little bit. Romain Bardet, the Frenchman, is going. The DSM man has taken this opportunity to open the tanks, but the trouble is, there's going to be contest from behind. Mike Woods, what has he got left? Woods is coming hard down the outside, the Canadian. What has Tadej Pogacar got left? Pogacar starts to go. Is this the moment we see him put the second touch to his Ardennes Classics? He's going clear, Tadej Pogacar. Who's got anything left? No one. I don't think anyone's got anything left, Matt, as we look at it. Skelmoser is doing everything he can to try and come back, but the Slovenian megastar of our sport, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. He's got one more to come this week. If he can survive to the line, yes he can. Tadej Pogacar, well,
hey, what's up, Owen?
Seated power, seated attack. We wondered how he was. He's looking good, Matt. He's advancing. The big three, the top riders in the world, wheel to wheel, pedal stroke to pedal stroke, and this is the image we've been waiting for the last 365 days.
Good. On VO2 this morning, really minimal training with VO2, anaerobic and threshold. 3 workouts out a week. That's the plan. We'll keep it going.
Tadej Pogacar repeats the feat. He's going again. He's landed a left jab. Is this to be the
7 to go.
Speed by Tadej Pogacar. That is absolutely incredible.
I'm feeling it. Okay, 5, 6. 16. Yeah, there it is.
Now, can Hayter get the march that he wants? Shelmos is absolutely right there on his shoulder. He's going to try and hobo a ride home. They take this flick-flack. The line opens up and Hayter launches. Hayter's on a fantastic march. Is Hayter going to get there? Centre of the road. Job well done. Almost celebrated too soon. Time for a big pickup as Ida Schelling hits the front right now. He's got a couple of flick-flacks to go. Is he going to take this all the way? Schelling is able to light it up early, and in fact he's going to bring it all the way. The man from Bora timed it absolutely beautifully at the very last.
5 to go.
And indeed carried it to the line.
5 to go.
He's
Oh.
rammed. Ugita
Oh.
gets taken to the barriers here, tangles up, and that disaster for Richard Carapaz as well. And this is throw the cat amongst the pigeon.
What happened there?
Goes for it. Disaster for Richard.
Oh.
Rammed. Ugita gets taken to the barriers here, tangles up.
He ran out of gear.
Disaster for Richard Carapaz as well. And this is throw the cat amongst the pigeon. Finger goes for it. Here's a harded section. The very line itself. Boom, he takes it. Brilliant work. Lander in second place ahead of Mass.
Four to go.
Oh my goodness, it's a drive for the line. Rigoberto Urán thinking about it, picking up through the centre. Can't offer it up for Schmidt just for the time being. Higuita's got his head down. He's going for the barriers, but who's going to stop him? Nobody is the answer. Oh my life.
Yeah. That seems like right. Come on.
Christophe Laporte qui crève à la sortie d'Arambert. Et Mathieu Van Der Poel qui accélère, attention. Mathieu Van Der Poel qui accélère juste avant Mont-Saint-Pével. Avec John Degenkolb derrière, il y a une petite cassure, attention, Mathieu Van Der Poel dans ses œuvres. Thomas.
Ah oui, il est passé à l'offensive hein, juste avant ce gauche-droite, il avait Stephen King dans la roue, il a relancé, il n'y a que John Degenkolb qui a pu suivre.
À 51 km de l'arrivée, l'offensive de Mathieu Van Der Poel avec dans sa route John Degenkolb. Stephen King avec un temps de retard. C'est parti. Van Der Poel et tout de suite Van Aert attentif. On est entré dans les 50 derniers kilomètres et le duel des deux enfants terribles du cyclisme a commencé avec Van Der Poel et Van Aert.
Yeah. One more.
Et Van Der Poel y va.
Il enroule sur ce faux plat à la sortie de Mont-Saint-Pével. Nouvelle attaque de Mathieu Van Der Poel.
C'est beaucoup, hein.
Ouais, et Van Aert pour l'instant qui parvient à répondre.
Ah, Stéphane King, ça c'est.
Stéphane King qui ne peut pas y aller. Et John Degenkolb également. Philippe Ogama avec un temps de retard toujours. On va peut-être se retrouver avec un duel. Van Aert.
That's right. What?
Van Der Poel qui part. Il n'y a pas la place. Oh, il fait tomber les Degenkolb, Van Der Poel.
Ah, il n'a pas fait exprès. C'est Pedersen qui s'est rabattu.
Oh. Ah.
Aïe, 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 aïe,
Il n'a pas pu venir de
Ah.
l'attaque de Wout Van
Which one? NorCal. Oh, 2 point. Out here? NorCal second. This one. Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. What's up, Primo?
Hello,
Welcome.
besties.
We are on.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to NorCal Cycling 2, and welcome back to the daily vlogs. We've got a really fun one today, if you couldn't tell by the title of this video. We are basically going to go to San Francisco, try to get a bunch of KOMs on steep streets, following Sean Strachan around, this 18-year-old kid who's an absolute beast. It's going to be me, Jordan, Sean, heading into the city. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun day. Let's get into it. Dude, Jordan, back at it again. You ready to go today, champ?
Dude, I'm as ready as I'm ever gonna be, but Sean and EJ, your back looks great. I'll say that. I'll be getting the rear view today, but I'll try it in my best. You know how it goes.
But we all know you're quick. You got this on lock.
That breath back. Oh, that's cool. Oh, whoa. What is this? Oh, cool.
Can you out-track stand this line of cars?
That's awesome, man.
I don't know.
There's a lot of confidence in that stability.
Oh, wait, no, you gotta wait for the Mercedes. Oh, dude, after this Mercedes, you're good. Go for it.
Look at this sweet little setup right here.
Dude.
Yeah, you had that prep, man. Dude,
I think you should drink the whole bottle. Dude, the young gun, Sean Strachan, taking us around the city.
Do a ketone. You want to try one? Liquid nitrogen. Here we go.
Woo! Let's go. Attaboy.
Sean, is a bathroom break needed after one of these? Or are we good, dude?
Tastes like performance.
Should be good.
You'll be totally fine.
I'm ready to perform. Oh man, yeah. Is that like cough syrup as a child where you're like, yeah, I'm sick right now and I still gotta do it, you know?
Yeah, you just gotta put it down, dude.
Oh yeah, that's a good aftertaste.
Okay, so today we're doing like a power climb challenge in SF, right?
Yep.
So what are we getting into exactly?
So basically I picked a route in San Francisco that has all of the most brutal power climbs, steepest sections, and basically anything like that, and I'm gonna race EJ up and hopefully go for some of the KOMs on it.
But it's supposed to be like, I'm supposed to do intervals today, so this is pretty close. This is about as much intensity as you can get, so it works out perfectly, but dude, you ready?
I'm ready.
2 minutes.
Okay, we're pulling up on the first climb of the route. It's called the 6 levels of hell, so
Whoa.
this one's gonna be fun. What we're gonna do for this one is Jordan and I are gonna start 30 seconds ahead of Sean and see if he can catch us, which most likely is gonna happen, but we're gonna go full out and see if Jordan and I can work together and beat him up this hill.
So we gotta wait for a light right here to go up. You guys will see the segment in a second, but Jordan and I are gonna go on the next green light, and then Sean's gonna do weight run rotation, then go. You think you can catch us?
I know I can catch
Dude, let's go.
That's awesome. You catch every green on the way up, though?
Okay, and we are off on the first segment, the 6 levels of hell. 0.37 miles
90
of,
seconds.
yeah, I mean, it says in the title, of like 6 kickers straight from hell. It was tough. The average gradient for this is 14.8%.
Wow.
And as you can see, Jordan just absolutely starts crushing it on the second little kicker here. And if you guys look in the rear cam here, also Sean is nowhere to be seen. Spoiler alert: the time in between that light that we had him wait for was like 2 minutes. So he was not going to catch us. And honestly, after that first kicker, I think you guys can tell that I was not going to catch Jordan. This climb was tough and very much out of my comfort zone. If you guys want to go try this, highly recommend. The name of it is the 6 levels of hell in San Francisco. It's in like the Pack Heights area for you guys that are familiar, but
nice.
Fair warning, you do kind of have to watch out for cars. They do let you seem to just roll through the stop signs, though. Everyone that sees you kind of cheers you on a little bit and, you know, pats you on your back. So it's cool. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed this one, but this one was
I will come back to it. Oh, this won't make it to the end of the video. 20 seconds. Gotta find something a little longer. Seamlessly, it's been 18. No, I think this from the beginning should do it. Let me go back. There we go. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Hey man.
Christophe Laporte qui crève à la sortie d'Arambert. Et Mathieu Van Der Poel qui accélère, attention. Mathieu Van Der Poel qui accélère juste avant Mont-Saint-Pével. Avec John Degenkolb derrière, il y a une petite cassure, attention, Mathieu Van Der Poel dans ses œuvres. Thomas.
Ah oui, il est passé à l'offensive hein, juste avant ce gauche-droite, il avait Stephen King dans la roue, il a relancé, il n'y a que John Degenkolb qui a pu suivre.
À 51 km de l'arrivée, l'offensive de Mathieu Van Der Poel avec dans sa roue John Degenkolb. Stephen King avec un temps de retard. C'est parti. Van Der Poel et tout de suite Van Aert attentif. On est entré dans les 50 derniers kilomètres et le duel des deux enfants terribles du cyclisme a commencé avec Van Der Poel et Van Aert.
Et Van Der Poel y va.
Il enride sur ce faux plat à la sortie de Mont-Saint-Pével, nouvelle attaque de Mathieu Van Der Poel.
C'est beaucoup, hein.
Ouais, et Van Aert pour l'instant qui parvient à répondre.
Ah, Stéphane Kuhn qui s'assied.
Stéphane Kuhn qui ne peut pas y aller. Et John Degenkolb également. Filippo Ganna avec un temps de retard toujours. On va peut-être se retrouver avec un duel. Van Aert. Van Der Poel qui part. Il n'y a pas la place. Oh, il fait tomber les Degenkolb, Van Der Poel.
Ah, il n'a pas fait exprès. C'est Pedersen qui s'est rabattu.
Oh, he got ran off the road. That sucked.
Aïe, 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 aïe.
Il n'a pas pu venir de l'arrière.
L'attaque de Wout Van Aert. Mathieu Van Der Poel qui est en train de partir peut-être.
Il a crevé roue arrière, non, Van Aert?
Oui. Wout van Aert qui n'est plus dans la roue de Mathieu Van Der Poel.
Il y a un problème. Voilà.
Il a un problème, on a l'impression qu'il chasse un peu de la roue arrière. Et il prend le virage à petite vitesse.
Ouais, il a crevé roue arrière.
Il a crevé.
Il chasse de l'arrière. Il a crevé. Voilà.
C'est terminé pour Wout van Aert. Mathieu Van Der Poel s'envole maintenant à 15 km.
Come on.
Alors le secteur de M n'est pas le plus difficile, hein. Les travées sont plutôt réguliers, enfin moins irréguliers qu'ailleurs. Attention tout de même à pas partir à la faute. Oh là 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 là.
Come on.
Et Ghana, il revient comme une balle, c'est un poursuiteur. Attention avec Philipsen qui a lancé son sprint. J'espère Philipsen pour offrir le doublé à l'équipe Alpecin de Koenan. Philipsen devant Van Aert. Philipsen qui prend la deuxième place. Doublé pour les Alpecin de Koenan. Troisième place.
Oh man. Barely halfway.
Now we get the reaction. Wout van Aert, seated power, seated attack. We wondered how he was. He's looking good, Matt. He's advancing. The big three, the top riders in the world, wheel to wheel, pedal stroke to pedal stroke, and this is the image we've been waiting for the last 365 days. And now Mathieu van der Poel. Mathieu van der Poel decides to go, and that is his kind of acceleration. Wout van Aert's in trouble though. Wout van Aert is in trouble. Pogačar can power away. Tadej Pogačar repeats the feat. He's going again. He's landed a left jab. Is this to be the
Devastating turn of speed by Tadej Pogačar. That is absolutely incredible.
Hey. Come on.
Van Aert tries to follow him. Pogačar turns up for business. It's chaos going uphill from the station on those rattly cobbles. 9 seconds. They're trying to bridge up. We knew that it was Alpecin versus Jumbo. It's Act 2 now.
Arrest one. Arrest one. Come on.
400 of the hardest meters in professional cycling, and here comes the best climber of the lot, Tadej Pogačar.
Pogačar on the front. On a bit of road, he knows he can make them hurt. He can make it hard. It's Pogačar in the gutter. Van der Poel on his wheel. 400 meters up to 20%. And we have the famous four breaking away from those who are passengers.
Oh, come on. All right, 30 seconds.
Attacking as they go onto the first cobble of the Quadamont. Out goes Verhoeven again. Backwards follows him Carl, and it's Tadej Pogačar here at the front, taking it to
6 to go.
two cobbled races on their very own terrain. You have to hand it to him, whether it comes off or not. Van Aert and Mohoric started to lose their little climbs bit by bit, but we know that Van Aert there is working at it meter by meter.
Let's go. Let's go.
And Verhoeven who is there, and this is brilliant. It just goes and goes and goes. And Pogačar is never afraid of putting down the power.
Steeper part of this towards the top as well. When you're riding it on TV, it doesn't look like a lot, but it just ramps up only 4%, 5%. You can just see it going up, but at this point in the climb. Of Van Aert, it's rare that you see him looking down, and he's almost gasping for the air to get back into his lungs in this part of the dual carriageway.
And here we go, let's see, because it's Van Aert who decides to make his move. Has he been waiting? Is this the moment? I'm not sure. We will see. The minute Pogačar can follow.
What's that matter? Four. Yeah. 30-30s.
He is. And here goes Tadej Pogačar. Tadej Pogačar makes his move with 3.4 kilometers to go. We knew he had to try. We knew he had to move. There's a reaction, and the first attack is brought back. The cat and mouse games have started with just over 3 kilometers to go. We go to 1.5 kilometers to go. Another twist, a left-hand turn this time, and it's Van der Poel leading Van Aert. Pogačar just leaving that room, isn't he? We wait, he goes, he's up onto the pedals, and he moves. Left of the road this time, they have to react to a second time. Van der Poel tries to get there, he's on the wheel, Pogačar sits down, he knows he's unable to wriggle away for a second time. Launches the sprint early. Pogačar trying to surprise them. Van der Poel coming through the centre. Van Aert hitting the front now on the right hand side. It's Wout van Aert trying to defend his title. It's wheel to wheel. It's a big battle.
Nice.
Wout van Aert who wins.
Nice.
Wout van Aert,
Nice.
the first man to defend his title here in over a decade.
Oh, 7.
Just under 2.5 kilometers to the top of the Poggio, and Pogačar was powering his way up. So fast they were having to break into the corners. That's well and done. It's Pogačar time, and he moves, he goes. Can he open up some free road? And now it's Van der Poel who makes his move. Van Aert is the one struggling. Pogačar's trying to respond, and Mathieu Van der Poel is having one of those days.
2 more. 2 more. Two more.
racing. Van der Poel last year became the first Dutchman to step on the podium since Frans Maassen in 1989. It's now been nearly 4 decades since a Dutchman won San Remo, and Mathieu Van der Poel is going to do exactly what his grandfather did in the 1960s. Mathieu Van der Poel is a monuments man again. Mathieu Van der Poel is a Milano San Remo winner.
One more. One more.
Tries to follow him. Pogacar turns up for business. It's chaos going uphill from the station on those rattly cobbles. 9 seconds. They're trying to bridge. We knew that it was Alpecin versus Jumbo. It's Act 2 now. Meters in professional cycling, and here comes the best climber of the lot. Tadej Pogacar on the front. On a bit of road he knows he can make them hurt. He can make it hard. It's Pogacar in the gutter.
And as you can see here, when we get to the last kicker, I am just, if you can hear, I'm kind of breathing out of my butt right now, pushing 500 watts still, trying to make it to the end. And as you can see, no Sean in sight, so it looks like Jordan and I won this little challenge on the first hill, even though it was kind of an unfair challenge. But let's talk about how everyone placed. Jordan ended up smashing it, absolutely smashing it, getting 3rd overall. And then Sean, our freaking boy, coming in 2nd overall. Okay, listen, I'm not throwing shade at the person that's first as his crown, but they have no heart rate data, no power data. Seems a little bit, I don't know. So I think Sean deserved that crown. Let me know what you guys think.
Dude, you good? Oh my gosh, dude. Did you get it?
I was 6 seconds off.
Oh my god. Dude, nicely done.
But I PR'd it by 15 seconds.
Let's go! Alright, on to the next. Okay, up next, Sean, what do we got here?
This is, I think, probably the steepest full street in the city. There's one that's steeper, but it's cut off halfway, and you have to walk down it and then ride back up it.
Woo!
Technically not a road,
but
it's very steep.
Shout out our boy Mitch Boyer. He's done this one. Okay, you ready?
Yeah, I was born ready, baby.
Let's give it a go. Dude, holy, that's gnarly. Dude, I don't know if I can make that, bro. All right, go for it.
Okay, this one, Broderick sidewalk to Broadway, 0.05 miles, 19.6% average gradient. And as you can see by my power numbers and my screams, I am dying. It was right about when I got to this lamppost that I realized I was like, oh God, dude, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. And if I don't make it, I can't give up on the power I'm doing. I literally couldn't go any slower. I'd roll over backwards, but somehow I got over the top and made it. And yeah, I kind of crushed on this one. I'm gonna pat myself on the back a little bit. I beat Jordan, and I'm also beating Sean, which was for me kind of, I don't know, I'm proud of that one, even though it's a lame little sprint climb. Okay,
it's steep. Oh, Mitch Warrior, I don't know how you do that. Okay, I think my breakfast might be coming up. This is harder than I thought. That one was gnarly. Somehow I beat out Jordan on that one, but just luck, I think. On to the next. Okay, here we go. Next one coming up. Just a 1 blocker. Woo.
Just a 1 blocker, I say, but a 1 blocker from, yeah, pure hell. I mean, Hyde Street to Chestnut, the name of this segment, 0.11 miles, 20.2% grade average. And I remember being right here, and I was like, "Oh God, dude, we're gonna we're gonna rinse and repeat kind of what we just did." Yeah, I don't know. This was a tough one. We kind of had like a staggered start here. We were just gonna see whose time was best on Strava after it was all said and done. But I think you guys are gonna know who wins this one. If it's not like a 0.05 mile climb, it's probably gonna be either Jordan or Sean who wins. I mean, I might be able to beat out Jordan on this one. Let's see. He's kind of sneaking up in the rear camera. And I know I remember I have a little bit more gas right here, and I try to punch, and then instantly my legs lock up on me. But I was like, oh man, maybe I can beat him out to the finish. Maybe I can hold it off. Maybe, oh, he's inching ahead. He's inching ahead. No! And he gets me kind of right in line. Oh man, that was a tough one.
I feel like I'm gonna puke. Also, shout out Echelon Cycling in Santa Rosa. It's my local bike shop, repping their kit today. They hook it up. If you're ever in Santa Rosa, go check them out. But I don't know where Jordan went. He just kept climbing. Dude's a beast. So is Sean. I feel like I'm on my last legs. Okay, here we go. Next one up. What's the name of this one, Sean?
Steeps of Stanion.
Steeps of Stanion. Let's get it.
Very last 16.
Together.
Or however many that is.
Okay, so this one we did a heads-up race, the Steeps of Stanion, 0.32 miles, 9.3% average grade.
9.3,
which
wow.
doesn't sound like a lot, but then you see at the beginning is kind of rolling, and wait till you see this kicker at the end. But Sean kind of takes off here early. Just, I mean, yeah, I don't know what we were thinking. There was absolutely no chance we were keeping up with this kid. I mean, Jordan had a better chance than I did, but I remember seeing this right here and realizing, I was like, oh God, like this is, yeah. Right here, you can kind of see in the distance, you can kind of see that kicker at the end. Sean said it was like upwards of 40%. It was 40%. Insane. And I remember my legs at this point just being like, dude, I don't know if I can hold on for much longer. Like I tried to hold on to Jordan's wheel here, and as you can see, I'm kind of sagging off a little bit. Like, oh gosh, dude, I just have pretty much nothing left in the tank. And as you can see, this little like 1% right here is kind of why it's only 9.3% total. But then right here, we hit this and the boys just absolutely kick it, and I'm like 500, 600, 700 watts just getting popped, and Sean absolutely takes off, and
wow.
I just basically stood no chance, kind of turned off the gas a little bit. But look at this kicker at the end. This thing.
One more set. Let's let this happen. Uh-oh. Shoot, I missed the first one. Thought I was on T already.
How did you find a way to run from the city of the sun? You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for the sun. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power.
Just focus. Just focus. One at a time.
This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power.
That's well and done. It's Pogačar time, and he moves, he goes. Can he open up some free road? And now it's Van der Poel who makes his move. Van Aert is the one struggling. Pogačar's trying to respond, and Mathieu Van der Poel is having one of those days. Wow. racing. Van der Poel last year became the first Dutchman to step on the podium since Frans Maassen in 1989. It's now been nearly 4 decades since a Dutchman won San Remo, and Mathieu Van der Poel is going to do exactly what his grandfather did in the 1960s. Mathieu Van der Poel is a monument man again. Mathieu Van der Poel is a Milano San Remo winner.
Jeez.
This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice, raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice, raise your power, yeah.
Groeneweggen's not out of this at all just yet for the time being, but Jasper Philipsen gets the turn. He's got the lead out. Is he going to get there? Oh, this is magnificent. It's going to open up wide and handsomely, I think. Philipsen's going very, very long. He's dragging. Nobody's going to get around Philipsen, I don't think. 25 minutes to go. It's Philipsen. Perfectly delivered. Absolutely brilliant stuff. They played the game perfectly there.
Back at it.
Massive acceleration by Tadej Pogačar. Gaudu grimaces. Pogačar wants the bonus, but Gaudu goes on the inside. It's now a flat-out sprint for the line between the two climbers. But the questions were asked this morning. Pogačar answers them. It's going to be stage win for the double Tour de France winner, Tadej Pogačar.
Eyes are filled with stars.
Pogačar now races away in this stage of Paris-Nice. Stage 7, and Pogačar looks around. He's going to fly his way to the finish. Paulus accelerates in the colours of EF. On his wheel is Pogačar. Big acceleration by Paulus, who's already won a race this year. Here we go now. Bennett fires. Olaf Koy. It's Bennett and Koy. And on the move now is Tim Merlier. Arnaud Delis is trying. Tim Merlier all the way through the centre.
Eyes are filled with
Nice.
stars. It's the calm before the storm. Things aren't as they were before.
goes for the sprint. In the middle, it's Pedersen. Pedersen looks superb. In the middle, it is Mats Pedersen, the world champion formerly, takes the win into Fontainebleau.
Don't know what we're doing. Things are about to change, it's evolution. Once you shake the ground, you feel it moving with the revolution.
Man, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat. I don't know my rap, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show.
So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things. Realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up. Let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted. So mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'm through what it takes. I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit. I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you was just the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Let's go. Thanks, everyone. More to go. I decided not to take a rest. 4 to go. Come on.
Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Come on. 3 to go. Push. Push.
Yeah, I spit raps like a heart attack. Fast, fatal, heart impact. Past painful scars. In fact, I blast tasteful bars and past. I back up my actions. Fact, don't ask, grab reactions. Jacked attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused. Call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose. Pick a new silver excuse. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now. Y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember, you're just creeped out. Get ready for defeat now. I'm gonna make you bleed out. Listen on repeat now and weed out all the weak now. Get up and make a change. Don't remember yesterday. If you got something to say, speak your mind before your grave. Cause your life is yours to save. Ain't nobody gonna change. Everybody stays the same. So be different, make
keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I march until it's over.
He is not giving up, Enric Mas, and if anything, he can hook up with the back wheel of Tadej Pogacar. These two, I think, are going to go to the line together. They're over the steepest section, but the cobbles continue all the way through to the line. They must only have about 100 meters to go, because that is the last of the really steep ramp. Let's see, though. Actually, this seems to be going a
last
bit
10.
longer than I remember from last year, Brian, as well. I'm remembering off the top of my head. Enric Mas is still in contention. Tadej Pogacar knows it, too. There's almost something of a smile there. They steepen 150 to go. I was wrong. He's a little bit longer, but Tadej Pogacar kicks again.
15 seconds.
This brilliant week of his at the start of the season looks like it's going to keep going in the same way. Here we go.
Bite your tongue and don't say shit. Make your actions hard to miss. Be a legend, not a myth. Yeah. It's obnoxious that I'm conscious. Rapping honest as promise. Try to harness. As an artist, stay modest. It's a long quest. I will not quit till 10,000 people going off. When I drop this, I gotta make it now. Swear to God, I'm breaking out. Swear to God, I'll take a bow. Stand the stage with the crowd. Cause I got it figured out. I'm just honest and I'm loud. Staying modest, but I'm proud. No, I never had a doubt. Just like a soldier. I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I march until it's over, and just like a soldier, I keep on moving forward.
Thanks, Owen. Just missed 2 intervals today. 1 in the second, and 1 in the third. Not bad. All right. Well, that's it. I did it. Let's switch it up. What else we got here? Nice. This is good. What is this?
On this James the Bike Guy, we're going to take a look at a bike that I'm all about.
Oh, nice.
We're checking out the Specialized Diverge Expert E5 Evo. This is an aluminum gravel bike
I want this
with a
bike.
flat handlebar and a dropper post. This thing is awesome. So in this video, we're going to check out the features and designs of the bike. We'll talk a little bit about the frame, as well as we'll find out exactly what it weighs. So while we're checking out this pretty rad bike, be sure to hit that subscribe button, as well as leave your thoughts in the comment section below.
This is cool.
So checking out this bike, this thing is just so cool. So I love the fact that Specialized, while they introduced a new Diverge frame for this year, they also added a flat handlebar variant, or a couple of them. This is the Expert E5 Evo, which means this is based on their aluminum E5 premium frame, and the Evo is the indicator that it's the flat bar. And for this frame, this is going to be a little bit longer, a little bit slacker, and the bottom bracket is going to be a little bit higher than the previous generations of the Diverge. And in fact, if you want to learn
they have a
more
flat
about
bar
that,
version.
I'll have the
There it is.
Specialized Comp
Yeah, see?
E5 aluminum
It's like that.
review linked up above, as well as down in the description. So we're just going to check out some of the
There's
quick
the flat bar
features.
version. I want to get
On
this.
E5
I want that flat
aluminum
bar.
frame,
It looks
we've got
legit.
internal cable routing. It's got mounts for a top tube bag, dual water bottle mounts, as well as a down tube mount. It's going to have huge tire clearance. Doesn't have to run a drop stay because of the single piece aluminum arm that comes out, allowing extra room for the chainring. And then of course you've got rack and fender mounts on the bike, both in the front and the rear.
Yep.
But really neat on the expert level of this E5 frame, you've got the
yeah.
Future Shock 2.0. So the Future Shock 2.0 suspends the handlebar. So instead of the wheel traveling up and down and changing in geometry or having brake dive or any of those issues, when you suspend just the rider above, this allows movement so that your hands and your body are well protected against the rough road.
Oh, look at that.
But you don't have the bike moving around on you. Now, the Future Shock 2.0 has an adjustable dial, so you can dial up or dial down the tension on that Future Shock, so you can dial in how it feels. For a seat post, this is running
an
X Fusion dropper with 50 millimeters of travel. So you can lower the saddle to be able to get your weight a little bit further back, or lower the center of gravity when you're descending. Now, we should talk about that a bit, because this bike with the Evo setup bike is really able to capitalize on a lot of different types of riding. So in Specialized lineup, you've got a Cirrus X, which is their gravel flat handlebar hybrid. And this bike could almost be seen as the more aggressive version of that bike. A little bit lower front end, definitely more rowdy geometry, so you could have a bit more fun on it. It also could be a great light bike packing bike with the rack mounts, with the position on here. You could have a super huge day in the saddle, or you could even make this into a really fast and fun commuter bike to be able to take into the city where you need something rugged, or maybe you live somewhere rural and you want something to get around on, but you don't need it to be a traditional hybrid. I mean, the bike is just super capable in that format. Now, for a drivetrain, you've got a super wide range 12-speed drivetrain.
Oh, 12
so this
speed,
is running the Shimano Deore XT rear derailleur. This has a clutch on it, which is going to help keep control of the chain, so you don't have to run a chain guide up front. Keeps everything nice and quiet. It's running through a 12-speed Shimano XT cassette with a 10 to 45 tooth range, and then up front you've got a Praxis Works carbon crankset with a 40 tooth narrow wide chainring. So this drivetrain is going to be a pretty wide range for a bunch of different things. Now, with that chainring up front, it's direct mount, so you can adjust the chainring size based on what you're expecting to do. So if you say wanted to take this on a bike packing adventure where you're going to carry some extra weight, you could drop that chainring down to 38 or a 36 to get a little bit more low end range. And the same could be said if you were trying to use this solely for going a little bit faster on the road through a commute. You could up that chainring size and get a little bit higher end speed too. Now, wheel set, we've
I'm out of here, Owen. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for the push there at the end. Matcha, Timo, thanks for dropping by. Be back in the morning with some anaerobic work, believe it or not. I'm going to stack these workouts at the beginning of the week. But so far, so good. So, yeah, I still run 3x on my gravel bike. Yeah, 1X, it's, I don't know. I like having that tiny gear when I need it, right? I'll get you. It's good. RGT is getting better. Less memory and less CPU. Last week was pretty terrible. All right, head it out. I'll catch you guys later.